Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is where you are. Welcome. I am Clown Oriana, and today we are playing Minecraft. You'll have to forgive my morning voice. I'm not long up. Yeah, so welcome back. We are here on the Prism server. This is my village. You may notice there have been a few changes. Still got the church tower. I've moved into this house because it was a little bigger. That and the kiln was kind of burning the one that was there. Oops. Yes, so took down this house, took down this one, give me a little bit of working room. We have a TP. We have started in totemic. As you can see, we got some of those funky saplings kicking around. We've started up some of the horsepower stuff as well. So there's the grindstone and the chopping block. Starting to bring this structure down as well. And yeah, I went on a nice big grand adventure yesterday and I got an atlas. And I also found a dark oak, darkland plain thing. As you can see, I had to go quite a distance. Found a few little villages and stuff. The spawn of the server is up in this area, so you can see I'm a good distance away from spawn. And that seems to be where the rest of the guys are all setting up. I've not really found everyone's places yet, but I will take some time and go exploring. This is the area that I've chosen to settle in. I've decided to call it Loki's Landing. I don't know why, I generally always do. Yeah, so we've not missed much. In terms of villagers, the only one left here is Frank. Hello, Frank. He is a leather worker. So he takes pelts, horses, llamas, cows, sheep, and that's it. Yeah. So I am going to have to acquire a second villager at some point, which is somewhat annoying. I could have been doing without it. I did have two saved, but the second one just seems to have completely disappeared. So I don't know what that's about, where it's gone. But yeah, it's no longer here. Other than that, I've been running around the farms and popping down little crops in these spaces that are growing wild grass. Oh, that'll be the cats. So yeah, they've got some crops growing randomly through the village now. Nothing too drastic. Otherwise, I don't think we are missing anything else. We planted bits of cotton so that I've got somewhat easy access to string. As much as I have sheep, I do like to have the cotton because sometimes the wool is a bit better, but I don't know if that's going to be the case, obviously, in this pack. Buffalo, made some buffalo, couple babies, couple cows. There they are, buffalo. So waiting on them growing up, and then I can look at breeding once we have some wheat. In terms of in here, a little bit more storage. I made one of those better crafting things. Still got the old grindstone workbench. Other than that, pretty boring area. Put more drying racks in just so we could do more leather at once. And quests, as you can see, we've knocked quite a few out at the park. Hello, Dr. Marvel. Came for the Cocoa Pops. I'm sorry, I've ate them all. You're not getting them. They're gone. They're in my belly. But yeah, so we've knocked quite a lot of the quests out. I've just got the buffalo one, and then to do a baycock, and then make carriages. Once we've got the teeth, we can get the gears and the millstone. The press, and then we can get the melter and heater and stuff. And yeah, that will be us through the rest of the age. So I'm hoping we can knock that out today. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, really, as I say, just waiting on the buffalo growing, waiting on getting some wheat, so that I can breed them, because obviously I don't want to kill the couple that I've got there. How am I doing on my nutrition? Really need to start eating some more fruit, so let's pop those there. They're not as great, but they'll do. What have we got down here? Do need to spend some time getting some more bait, I think, but it's got little bits. I also did get this cavern lit up. So you'll remember, I think on the first sort of stream, we were hearing, like, there's a trumpet. There's obviously another cavern around, but we were hearing random explosions. Yeah, this is where it was in here. That is my village right there. So that is where the explosions have all been coming from, is down under these caverns. But we've got them lit up, so nothing else should spawn. Gives me somewhere to gather some cobble and things as well, which is always great. I can't remember if I'd done this last time or not as well. I've put shaders on, so you'll notice, you know, things are looking a lot prettier. We have a nice, beautiful sun, and yeah. Sorry, I'm just bringing up a few indicators. That's fine. Yeah, so bringing up a few indicators, just so I can keep an eye on things there. But yeah, so I have some shaders on just to make the lighting better and things. And yeah, so we're gonna, as I say, wait on these buffalo. Oh, well, think the buffalo might need a little bit of an expansion in their area. Where is my shovel? I don't have one. Well, let's go craft up a shovel quickly. One. Click the ground. Dish. Pop you away, shovel. There we go. 1, 2. Apparently buffaloes are quite fat. But there we go. A little bit more room for them. One of the cedar. Oh, right, it grew. Awesome. So one of the cedar saplings is growing. That one is growing as well. I'm just going to keep hold of this one just now. I think I will whack it in there and it can do as a backup. I also got some eucalyptus because I needed specifically, I thought it was just a log. It turned out it wasn't just a log. There are specific logs that the recipe called for, so I went and grabbed a eucalyptus and planted it a little closer. So I'm going to need to go and find a pink sakura, I think was the other one. Get some saplings for that. But yeah, so we have our totem as well. I put on the bat, the enderman, and the pig for night vision, luck, and bat, which is like slowfall, I believe. Lets you jump a little higher as well. So yeah, that'll... I don't know how far the range is. It doesn't look like it's extremely far. Yeah, it's out here. But I do know you can get something to store it up so that it'll last with you out in the world. So that'll be something I work on eventually as well. So yeah, we've got our buffalo. I'm just going to have to go and see if any of our wheat has grown up. I don't think it... Oh, there we go. There's one. Couple more seeds. So let's pop that in there. There's another. I wanted to pop some wheat in there. That's cool. So we now have 2 bits of wheat. Now, I remember this telling me I could just throw the food on the floor, and there was a ceremony that we could do. Where's my book? And it makes things get frisky. So let's see, ceremonies. Is it the rite of spring? Raid consuming food items or emeralds. However, there's a decent chance for it not. Okay, and then sneak with the flute and then the drum. So sneak with the flute and then the drum. Go. We get frisky? No. They weren't that far away. I'm guessing that you have to be like right on top of them. Oh well. Let's jump down here. We're going to get the buffalo out of the way. Stupid thing. Dirt. Pop that. Oh. Pop that back down there. Buffalo, you have that one. You have that one. Make a baby. There we go. Just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. It's fine. Right. I was gonna see if I can find any more wheat out in the wild. Carrots. I don't really want carrots. I'll have to go explore that cave. Beetroot. There's some wheat. Awesome. Cats are going insane in the hallway. No idea what they're up to. So yeah, if you hear any cat squeals, it's just them wrestling. Here we are. Wait. Gimme, don't need carrots. Don't know what that was for. Wasn't expecting any reminders today. Maybe got an email or something through. Right, let's get some more wheat planted. Oh, chicken scared me. Right, okay, so we've got a few more bits of wheat. So that'll let us get another buffalo going. Yeah. No, not yet. I've got a funny feeling these buffalo are going to struggle in this pen, aren't they? We have a cat behind us. What is it? And there he goes. Yeah, so we have some cows. They'll be handy for milk. I'm not too fussed about breeding up the cows just now. And we have our egg as well. Right, okay, let's go try and pop some of this away. Oh. Yep, we've got eggs. So egg, potato. These chests are so funky to use. I don't know if I like them. Apples. I'm going to keep the wheat because we're going to be breeding with that in a sec. I have some terra clay, which can join that one. Okay, I've filled that up apparently, so let's stick more there. We have some wool. Let's go pop that in there. Actually, we'll pop it next to this string. Yeah, so there isn't really any organization to this. It is just find a spot, whack it in. I'm trying to keep some sort of semblance of order, but it's not really working that way. Cool. So yeah, we've got our saplings. You try to get breed again? No. No, they're not. That's fine. But we do have a buffalo, and that's good. So we'll be able to kill that, or kill one of them, and get the hide and the teeth. I'm expecting this to run like nuts. Oh, I didn't want to hit them all. What if I use the axe? Ah, there we go. Just the one. Brilliant. Advancement made. Ancient animals. Terra clay clumps. Raw buffalo meat. Buffalo. Oh my god. That only gave us one. I was. Oh, thank you for the follow, Olivia. Yeah, so Cindergosa there, that is Olivia. She also is playing on the Prism server. I think I've seen her place from a distance, but I've not been up close to it. But what I did see was a big mashup. Do you even have a low frame rate or videos? Is yeah, it is dropping some frames at the moment. So I don't know why it's dropping the frames just now. There shouldn't be anything sort of doing it, but it is dropping them. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on. I mean, I will spend some time. It could just be the shaders. It maybe doesn't like them. I don't know. Your place looks so much more organized than mine. Yeah, well, I mean, I did luck out and find a village. So my plan is I'm going to I found this nice little bay, so you can just see my pillars in the distance. That was where I'd initially planned on settling, and then I noticed the church spire and I came over to the village. But I think what I'm going to do is actually build right round this entire bay. So there is, if I bring up my atlas, there is one of the overlays is an emoji overlay, and it pops them up on the screen. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so this atlas here, so I'm thinking this peninsula is sort of where I will claim in the name of Loki's Landing, and that's where I plan on setting up all my big compound, and that is where I am in relation. I think Spawn's about here, so I ran quite a good distance, and then I had to run all the way back because that's the nearest Darklands. So yeah, that was a trek in a bit, and then obviously I knew there were horses there, so I had to run there to get horses too. But that's where Link is. So I'm pretty sure you are around there, Olivia. Oh, and we've got Sir Lima Beans as well. Hello. Finally moved to the next stage. I'm not in the next stage yet. I'm nearly there though. I've just got a few more little bits to do, and then I'll be at the next stage. So yeah, I'm just getting the buffalo teeth to make the gear for the millstone. Once I've got the gear for the millstone, I am sorted. Where's the baby? There it is. Why do you keep shouting at me? One reminder. Dismiss. I know that's happening. You're liking that emoji overlay then? Hey, if it keeps you happy. Yes. I mean, I'm sure some of these stream issues that I'm having as well are going to be the fact that it's trying to drive the... This is a 4K monitor that it's running the Minecraft on. So trying to drive that down, scale it to 1080 for my OBS canvas, and then downscale that to 720 to send out onto the internet is not going to be helping matters. So yeah, my plan is to get myself a new graphics card, hopefully within the next week, 2 weeks. I will be getting that, and I'm going to get one of the 20 series, probably I don't know whether to go for a 2070 or a 2060 Super. Because I think performance wise they're about the same. So I might just get whatever one is cheaper. Yeah. So that's gonna be my next sort of purchase, and then once I've got that, all these issues for the stream, it should hopefully go. 1440p and an ultrawide. Yeah, so I'm driving a 4K and a QHD 1440p. And I'm doing that off the 1060 3GB card, which was barely meant for 1080, never mind everything else. Yeah, ouch. So like there's a lot of games that I would love to stream. I would love to stream Atlas when I play that, but it is just not going. I got an old AMD R9, but it is 8GB. Yeah, so when the machine that I bought, it was a pre-built HP Omen, and it just said 1060. It didn't say that it was the 3GB variant of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. But I turned down the MSI. I think it was only a 1050, but it was one of the higher graphics memory cards of it, so it would have probably performed better than the 1060. But at the time, it was a better option for me. So my employer gave us interest-free loans to shop at the Dixon's Group, Curry's PC World. So it was a good way to get a bit more bang for my buck. In obtaining it that way. So normally though I would agree with you, pre-build, but since I've got the pre-build, I have started the upgrade process on it. So I've got it in a new case, it's got a new power supply, and yeah, the last thing to really be done to it is going to be the graphics card, and then that'll do me up until I really need to look at the CPU. I'm just going to sneeze, give me a second. Bless me. I forgot to take my medication this morning, that's why I'm sneezy. I have so much junk on... Oh crap. Oops. I have so much junk on my desk. I got a drone delivered from Wish, and I was playing with that last night, and I've not really tidied up from it. So yeah, that's all over. Where have I popped all the medication? Don't tell me the cats have been up here as well playing. They shouldn't have been. Yeah, between cats and I lost my partner at the start of April. So I have a lot of paperwork on my desk for dealing with that as well. Thankfully, the paperwork for his estate is nearly finalised, so I can actually then put it all away in my long-term storage. I think my last pre-built was a hand-me-down PC back in 2009. Yeah, I mean, this one I got 3 years ago now. Do you know, it's not difficult to deal with. It's it's simple stuff. It's just there's a lot of stuff. It's not something you particularly think of. Obviously, is people dying. You know, I'm sitting noticing I've got all these programs open that I don't need to have open. Like Photoshop is sitting open. That's probably going to be taking a chunk of the system resources. Yeah, so it's simple enough. It is just there's a lot of it, and that's the difficulty, is just trying to keep all that information sort of centralized so that it's on hand for anyone you're talking to that needs it. And yeah, that's the complicated part. But yeah, it does put your own sort of mortality into perspective, and thinking about, you know, when the time comes, is everyone going to have the necessary information to manage your estate and your passing? So it's sort of made me focus on getting my affairs in a bit more order as well for that reason. So yeah, but I mean, it's been a couple months now, so I'm in a good place with it all. We are, as I say, at the last of it now. His final pension is sorted, so I'm just waiting on the final paperwork to come. Excuse me. The final paperwork for that to come through, and then that'll be taken care of. And yeah, I mean, it sucks, but you know, that's life. As morbid as it is, you never get to pick when or how. So yeah. But yeah, he's behind us just now. You can delay on that cam there. You can see that top shelf. There's the grey tube. That's his ashes. I do have another urn for them that's a lot nicer than a grey tube. But the ashes are getting split between me and his mother. And the grey tube is a scatter tube, so once it's opened, it can't be sealed again properly. And because I've got the 3 cats running around, I don't want to decant my share of the ashes and then have the cats knock over the tube and have to vacuum him up, because that wouldn't be fun. And here's your son's ashes. He wasn't vacuumed off the floor, I promise. So yeah, once we get a little closer to lockdown finish, we'll get that split. I've got one of his friends is quite crafty arty, and he actually has molds from Star Trek for the comm badges, and so we're going to take some of his ashes as well and get them cast into comm badges, because he was a big sci-fi nerd. Like, if it had spaceships in it, he loved it. So Stargate, Star Wars, Star Trek, I'd probably say Star Wars was his favourite. And then as it happens, he actually got cremated on May the 4th, which was awesome. So May the 4th be with you for those not in the know. Yeah, so that was kind of nice. Such a weird thing to say. Hi, Buffalo, you, and make a baby. Right, that's rice, don't need rice, that's wheat, but it's not growing. That's berries. I think what I might do at one point is I may go bear hunting, because I have noticed that there is a Paxel that we get in age 0, but you need, I think it's 5 or 6 bear claws. I have 2. So if I can get the others, then I can get a Paxel, which should then hopefully let me get the farmland back in order. As much as I won't be able to... Oh, Jesus. You there, egg. Egg to the top. Shadow fragments. There. As much as I'm not going to be able to move water up. Because I've worked out this bladder that you have. It lets you put it in a barrel, but it doesn't seem to let you put it on the ground. I don't know if that's intentional or I'm just stupid and haven't worked out the right command. Bone. Go there. Buffalo tooth. So this is used for just the gear, or the wooden gear. So I can actually start laying that recipe out. So I'm going to do it on this one. Bum, dum, dum, dum. What's the hide used for? I can strip it into raw hide. Okay, so not a lot else, but it's leather, so let's strip that and we can deal with that in a moment. This we can pop away. I do need to upgrade this chest as well. Yeah, so I have 2 bear claws. And yeah, it's 5 you need. Right, so have I got another axe? Nope, that last one broke. Means it should be somewhere. Nope, no axe. 1, 2. Yeah, so what's everyone up to this morning that is watching? I know that Cindergosa is working, or pretending to work. Gonna do some work, so gotta lurk. Cool, well, have fun working. Don't work too hard. Let's get this one. Where'd the stuff go? Seriously, you died and didn't drop anything? You dropped meat and that was it. Oh my word, are you horrible. The other cows must have ate it, yeah. Oh well, that's annoying. Right, so... Yeah, nothing. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, not a lot we can do. If they didn't drop, they didn't drop. We have some cooked wolf meat. We do need to get more. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go running around the world. We're going to head south a bit. We're going to get our atlas open. Hello. Got a cat bunting my leg. We're going to hunt for wheat as we explore the world. And we are going to also look for bears. And we're going to see if we can get sort of 2 birds in 1 stone. Someone's texting me. Alright. Hurry. Actually, we're not getting 2 birds, we're getting 3 because I'm mapping out this area a little more as well, which is also pretty good. Not bad looking. There's some. Don't want the egg. My sleeping mat seems to have disappeared. Oh, there's another village. Moo to you too, Mr. Cow. Moo to you too. Wonder what's in this village, if anything exciting. Probably not. But there is villagers here, which means I can repopulate my village by stealing one of them at some point. So I'll have to bear that in mind. Right click, add a marker, need to follow me. So there, village, done. Good to know. Right, let's run away. And hopefully no zombies will get them. Bum, 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 bum. What have we got here? This is barley, isn't it? Yep, barley seeds and barley. I don't know if barley can be used to breed animals, but you know what? We'll take it, we'll check it out. Um, bum, 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 bum. Run over this way and see what's here. I see a zombie and a river. Oh, there's one of those weird cave things. Yep. Oh, that'll be a spider. Hi, spider. My, the lag is frustrating on here. That spider was jerky as all hell. Right. What is this? Something made with bone block. Cool. There's a bat. Is that a wolf? Yeah. What is it? You got a case of the zimmies this morning, have you? So I'm going to take some of this bone block because I can always grind it down and get more. DM me if you're done. Well, if you're wanting to increase the RAM, I can always just disconnect because it'll only take it a few moments to reset, and I can just go onto a break for the few minutes that it'll take. So if you're free to do that now, I can always log off. Yeah, it takes a few minutes. So that'll let me like go to the loo and things like that. So yeah, let's do that then. I will disconnect. So disconnect. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna go for a quick break on this just now, guys. Let's switch over to just chatting. So yeah, we're gonna go for a quick break, and we will have a few tweaks made to the server. Which will be cool. Basically, we're just going to increase the RAM, and hopefully that'll help with the server performance. But yeah, so I'm going to be right back for maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, but as soon as the server does come back up, then we will continue. So stick around, and I will be back with you guys just soon. Hello, hello, I am back, I'm back. Cool, we should be good to go, so we are logging in. I think we're about to connect. And this is too early. Hello, why are you? No, that's the wrong screen. We want this one. Hi. Too early. How's it going? I am doing good. How are you? I am just collecting some wonderful, wonderful bone blocks. And watching the kittens traumatize each other. You're working. So's Cinder Gus. Blocks breaking instantly is a good sign. Indeed, indeed. If we don't have already, it might be worth looking at setting up a reset script to have the server restart like once every 12 hours or something. But yeah, I mean, it's certainly feeling a lot more responsive. Oh, what's this? There's black stuff over here. So yeah, welcome back everyone. We are here on the Prism SevTech server. Oh, this stuff takes a while to break. And it doesn't give you a block either. Interesting. Yeah, the rebreaking is server lag. It's either that there's too many people on and it's just having to deal with too much, but more frequently it's that it's ran out of memory trying to keep track of where everyone is. So you will get that, like when we go up to having lots of people online, block lag is unavoidable, just because it's trying to keep track of so many people doing all their different things. Berry bush in there. So yeah, this is a shader pack. Which one is it I'm using? Video settings, shaders, sliders, vibrant shaders, and it's just the standard Minecraft textures. Nothing special there. But yeah, it changes the lighting, which is what I like. And it does make the world feel more vibrant. I suppose the pack lives up to its name that way. Oh, those are nasty whiffles. Yeah, so we are hunting for a bear. I want to complete my bear claw collection. Oh. Ha! Oh, crap, you made it back up. There we go. Right, don't want the... Let's see, dirt can go away. Animal fat is useless so far. Don't need the plant fiber, don't need the... Well, there we go, the pelt is what I'm really after. My dog is looking up the run of vanilla. Guess better concepts people in my personal. Yeah. I do think it might be worth having. I know there's a few folk that do like vanilla rather than modded. So a vanilla server might not be a bad thing. I know that's not myself. I much prefer modded. But yeah, look at the village. There's a nice overview of it all. That's kind of cool. I haven't explored this one, or I haven't marked this one. Actually, yeah, I don't think I've been to this one at all, because I did mark the other one. So yeah, we found another. I was killing wolves. It was the steppe wolves. Yeah, not the wolves you can tame. It's the nasty aggressive wolves. Right, okay, well, let's mark this village. Add a marker here, please. And village. Done. There we go. Yes, was it my wolf killing that was upsetting the dogs? They hear the yelps. No bears. There's some wheat. Oh, mineral forests. Don't think I've been to one of these biomes yet. Yes, so this is all looking like a mineral forest, which is pretty cool. So for those that haven't seen these forests before, these funky looking trees are mineral trees. And they, in the later ages, are going to be really useful because you can get... actually, this might please Cindergosa. There is an actual networking system in it that is basically like a little computer programming language, and you can set up if then this that and have it doing certain things for you. So nasty plants, Venus flytraps. Yeah, and you use the liquid that you get from those trees to do it. So you can have it like when the crop is fully grown, break the block to harvest it. And all those, if then this sort of command structure, you can compare variables on things and store it all in simple mathematical equations. Skipping ticks is nothing to worry about. It is just through the exploration. It's just catching up with me running around and stuff. Like it's not impeding gameplay or anything like that. 7 seconds worth of ticks. Yeah, I wouldn't be overly concerned. I mean, ideal world it wouldn't skip them, but as I say, it's not impacting. What are you shouting at? I don't know if you could hear him, but he was giving it Yaldi. Right, how are we on the map? Okay. So we got a nice little bit of exploration done to the southwest of my area. I managed to find 2 villages. I've got a mineral forest. So, certainly it's a possibility. Just transfer the world file over. What? Oh, piranha? Piranha. Golden. Yeah. I always find it funny that they launch themselves out the water to try and eat you. You know, you really need to stop launching yourself from the top of the cat tree. You scare the crap out of me every time you do it. Yeah. I mean, it should in theory be alright. It's just in practice. Okay, let's head back. So home should be up this way. I can drop off some of my stuff and then sleep and then head out on a bear hunt again. Should be up this way. Oh, zombie. Get a quick sidestep on him. Yeah, see, I can see a little bit of artifact stutter as I'm running around, which is my machine rather than the server. But it is starting to strain on the graphics, I think. Which is, again, it's probably the shaders that are causing that. I'm guaranteed if I take them off, I'll stop skipping frames. Hey, Wolf. Where am I? Let's eat. Oh. Totally going the wrong way. There's another wolf. Ah, yes, here we are. Boop, 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 boom. I know where I am now. Another bloody piranha. There's a zombie chasing me coming into the water. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, what's puzzling me though is like, even with the graphics having their stutters, the frames aren't dropping steadily. It's only every few minutes that the frames actually have issues. Which makes me wonder, is there something running every couple of minutes on the machine that is causing that to happen? Right, let's see. Where am I? According to the atlas, I'm nowhere. Apparently this island doesn't exist. Modded Minecraft is... Well, my CPU is only sitting at 15%. So that's... I've got my little streaming resource metrics up. Just to keep an eye on everything. The CPU is barely taxing. I mean, it's an i7. It shouldn't be taxing. It is the graphics utilization is sitting stupidly high. But as I say, I know why that is. The graphics card is crap. Right. We are home. Let's eat a little more. Let's take the atlas off just now. Hey, Spooter. Boom. 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 Bum. Feather. Barley. I mean, it could be that, yeah. Wolf Pale, yeah, that's what I thought. That gets used for this, so I do need to keep that. So pop that away. We have our sandwiches. Let's eat that. That should take care of the rest of our healing. Oh, look at all these delicious, delicious bone blocks. We'll set them by the bones. Right, what else do I want to pop away? Rotten flesh. We've got our rattle. Should make a new pickaxe and a new sword. Boom, 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 bum, bum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. You and smash, smash, smash. Pop you there and you there and smash, smash, smash. There we go. No pickaxe, no swords. Someone rolled up to your not so secret island now. Yeah, you can roll up. See, look. Visitors welcome. Visitors welcome. Visitors welcome. Yeah, so look, I can even like show you on the atlas exactly where we are in relation to everyone. So that's spawn about here, where that tree is. There's Link's place. There's the village, the two villages that you've got right next to each other. Cinder is about here. So yeah, it's all good. That's where I am. I'm very far away. Don't die when you come to visit, otherwise I will laugh. Change the channel. Right, okay, so we have a new pickaxe, we have a new thing. Let's go make our buffalo fat. Oh, I was going to say there's only one buffalo there. The baby hasn't grown up yet, so I can't do that. Silly baby buffalo. Probably a bit pointless in sleeping, but let's do it anyway. Ta-da! Awesome. Right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take these textures off. So let's switch into this. Options. Video shaders off. Yeah, it just takes a little while for it to relog everything over. Hopefully that'll stop all the skipping of frames. So yeah, I mean, what's everyone up to? Who have we all got watching just now? Oh, that was a little quicker than it usually. Oh no, it's still not finished. I seem to have been pinged a message. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. My boss is making me work and be useful. Well, that is just absolutely horrible. How dare they? Absolutely rude. How is your morning? My morning is not too shabby today. I woke up, I had my Cocoa Pops, and then I came and played Minecraft. Other than that, I've got the cats going batshit crazy. They have been running back and forward. They seem to be calming down now with a little bit of grooming. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah. Yes, so we have cats going crazy. Where's the other one? I don't know. Zaphod must be sitting in the other room, but we've got Gizmo in here with us, and we have Freyr with us. You gonna go up and sleep, or are you just gonna sniff around the Hoover? What are you doing? Yeah. I don't know what they're up to. But yeah, so cats, I got about 40 things to do over the week. Can I just say my laptop broke? Okay, you can say your laptop broke, but what happens if they just send you a new one? You know, that's a possibility. It's so tempting here too. You know, I mean, you both have pets. I think Fury has got a pet. You know, you could just say like the animal was running around and hit the cord and pulled the cord and the laptop went flying, and then just take the laptop and go whooey. And you know, if a wall happens to be in the way, then they're in the office, they would ask me to drive to work and hand me one. Well, I mean, if they do that, you could always like pick up goodies and give them to all of us. Yeah, that's a possibility. I am going to have to. I don't know if Paul said to you, but I am looking for a blade and a 2U or a 4U drive array. And he was saying that he would speak to you to see what you guys had in stock. So I will need to ping you up at some point. I'm not worried about it until after lockdown anyway, because I've no way of getting through to Glasgow right now. But yeah, I want to get a couple blades and then rack mounts. Yeah. So I plan on getting a 15U cabinet or something. Popping just rack mount stuff. I just call the 1U's a blade because it looks like a blade as you slide it in. No, just a rack mount, a 1U server, and then, as I say, a 2 or a 4U hard drive array. And then I'm planning on picking up Ubiquity, one of their new Dream Machine racks. A 2U would work. I mean, I'm not too fussed on the sizes of it. I'm just looking for something not like amazing, not terrible, just something that can push media out and host a couple games and stuff like that as well. So yeah, just something middle of the line. Like I think Paul said his one was about 60 quid, so that sort of 60 to 100 quid mark is sort of what I'm thinking. Halo LAN party. Do you know what? I've never played Halo. Oh, it takes so long to take shaders off. Admittedly, that's probably, again, shit GPU. Unfollowing. It's not my kind of game. I'm really not a first-person shooter player. So that's why. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. I can't really twist around. No, we're just going to have to move the camera. It's going to wash me out, but there's the boys. So yes, we have Gizmo here and Freyr here, and they are watching birds currently. So yeah, kitties on the stream. Check your DMs. Oh, she slid into my DMs. Considering selling that at some point. Jesus Christ, look at the memory on that. That's a pretty beefy machine. And how much would you be looking for that? That's the question. That's the question. Hello. What are you looking at? You playing with... No, you're not playing with anything. You're just deciding to sit in a box. Because, you know, cat, why not sit in a box? It actually has 190, but it's not configured. Fucking hell. What on earth do you do with that much RAM? Stuff, yeah. Runs the OS from RAM. I didn't miss the 30s. I mean, that would be an awesome machine for running VMs. So that's basically what I was intending on doing, was sticking... Not pfSense. I keep calling it pfSense, and it's not pfSense. My mind's gone blank, but it's the VM virtualization OS. Sticking that on it and just spinning up machines and spinning down machines as I needed them. So yeah, that amount of RAM would definitely go a long way with VMs. Absolutely. Like every virtual machine could have its own 32 gig of memory. And wouldn't have to share it either. Oh, it takes so long. Sorry about this, guys. I do want to start playing again. Currently run 6 websites, 4 Discord boards, 2 VMs, an email server with 4 domains, and a Minecraft server. Yeah, see, that's similar to basically what I would be doing. You can hide yours. I've only got 16 here. Yeah, 16 gig RAM. What is this up to? I have no idea. My work laptop is 30. Your laptop is 32 gig of RAM. Jesus. Gaming rig is 16. Yeah. So I'm 16 here, 16 on my iMac. I think the mini under the desk has got 16, maybe 32. I'm not sure. No, it's 16. It is 16. And then my MacBook has got 16. I think most of my devices have got 16. Yeah, pretty sure. Are you finished taking these shaders off yet? Jesus, I think the game might have crashed. Yeah, I think so. It's going widescreen and then it's coming back off widescreen, so I think it's getting stuck. I'm tempted to set up a streaming relay server so I can stream it uncompressed there to transcode it for Twitch. No, give it time. Yeah, I'm giving it time. Don't close the game. Oh, in other words, you've logged in and you're trying to sneak up on me or something like that now. Yeah, is that what it is? Am I going to come back out here? Oh, there's a cat. I believe you, thousands wouldn't. I can. I'm in the shaders menu. It's trying to turn them off. Oh, we have action. Tip: while walking, your player will change position. Who'd have thunked it? Yes. So, as I say, I was playing yesterday with a new drone that I got, and it has these stickers so that it can look mean and scary or sad. Sad, depending on what you want. Like, I kind of do like these orange ones, though. I don't know what it is about that face, but I do kind of like it. Like, I'm not going to put it on the drone because that's just stupid. You just turned on your heating. I have my window open. I actually have multiple windows open. Both the bedroom windows are open. What are you doing? Cats are being weird. Yeah. So as I say, I was playing with it. It's supposed to be I got it off Wish. And it's supposed to be a clone of a fucking Phantom. That ain't a clone of a Phantom. For one thing, it's way too small. But like, it does have the camera with the shock absorber mounts. What are you yelling at? So yeah, it's Jesus Christ, cats are going crazy. It was only 40 quid, which is about what you would pay for a normal cheap drone anyway, so I'm not put out, and it works. So yeah. Connection lost. Yes, I'm well aware the connection got lost because you sat on that screen for forever. Let's see. It did manage to take the shaders off though, which is awesome. So let's do that. Done. Multiplayer reconnect. And we will see what happens. So hopefully this stops all the things. Why are you looking for a game to capture? We have a game that we're... Oh, that's why, because you're white screening again. You have to love Minecraft sometimes, don't you? Here's the game. It's all over this window. Come and capture it. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of game capture. I can turn on display capture and just use that. But if I use display capture, you get to see all my stuffs. I am one of those, what, you mean start bar at the side? Yeah. What it is because I've got the two monitors, I have it on the right-hand side of that screen so that it's in the break between the two monitors. And because they're different resolutions, obviously one's 4K, one is QHD, then the start bars end up different sizes as well, and that upsets me as you go between them. What are we doing, game? What are we doing? There we are. I've had my wars with slobs. Yeah. Right. Oh, what are you doing now? Oh, I have no idea what the hell is happening here. I might need to restart the entire game. I have broke it seems. Yep, there we are. Binary not responding. Close the program. Let's get this going again. Oopsie whoopsie, a creeper blew this instance up. Yeah, it looks like it just freaked out trying to load some of the screens. My screens, different resolutions with the same vertical. Yeah, no, mine are the natives, but there's a program you can get, which if you're not aware of and you have multiple displays at different sizes, I am about to rock your world. It is called Little Big Mouse. And what it does is it changes the native crossing display functionality for Windows. So normally you'll know either at the top or more than likely the bottom of your window as you're crossing, there's like a wall at the bottom of the window, so it won't move from one side of the screen to the other. You have to move your mouse to it, up, and then it goes over. Well, Little Big Mouse maps the borders so they match, so it moves seamlessly. So if you move across the bottom of the window, it appears at the bottom at the same vertical point on the other monitor. It is amazing to have on your machine. So yeah, look it up, grab it. Little Big Mouse, best thing ever since sliced bread and Betty White. So yeah, definitely grab that. Something Windows already needed, but once again, users fix themselves. Yes, absolutely. Windows isn't. The funny thing is, it's built into Mac OS. It's part of OS 10, and that was my main platform. I say was. It still is my main platform. My day-to-day browsing and stuff is done on my laptop, which is Mac OS. And so when I come onto my gaming machine, which is obviously a Windows machine, I notice the mouse movements and them not lining up properly, and it just drives me nuts, absolutely nuts. I might as well come off this one and go on to the just chatting one. So yeah, it is frustrating, but that little big mouse is a godsend. So yeah, as I say, if you don't have it, grab it, and you get to line up your screens for how you have them. So you can actually set it up so that if they're at different heights, for example, you can put that height in and you'll have the walls at the top and bottom where the heights are. So it would go as you would expect it to and move in between what you can see. It's really good. You can position them for monitors top and bottom as well. So the different widths of the resolution, obviously 4K to 1080 or something, you can line that up as well. Can't say, and it's free, which is even better. But I can't praise that utility highly enough. So yeah, it's awesome. No need, I first in my face because I bought my sound. Yeah. So I had a QHD and I was using just a TV display for my second one. And then it was Black Friday, not last year, but the year before. There was PC World was selling a 4K monitor for 130 quid. And I jumped on it. I should have got two, but I didn't have the money. So I got one. So I got a 4K and the QHD. And that was the point I had to then stop streaming because the 1063 gig doesn't like to stream high quality, high fidelity games on 4K and drive the 4K monitor. And I didn't think about all of that when I bought it. So yeah, it's frustrating. But it will be fixed soon, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. As I say, I'll just have to weigh my options up, and then we can do the whole RTX on. We are getting there. We are on phase 5 of 7, unloading the mods. So yeah, I mean, what's everyone up to today then? Who have we currently got watching? Anyone watching that isn't talking to us? And if you're not talking to us, why not? You're gonna make me cry. Oh! The cats are wrestling. Wrestling through the stairs on the cat tree. You know, normally I get to hear all of this, but I don't get to see it. But because I've obviously got the camera on while I'm streaming, I can actually watch what they're doing. And it is... Look at the cat slaps, look! Oh, you'd not miss much, Cinder. We were just talking about the cats and their wrestling. I'm watching yous. To be fair, there's a lot of us watching yous. Yeah? Cats are crazy. Oh, and there's Zaphod. Hey, mister. Sleeping in the doorway like vomit. Right, okay, we're back in games. So let me bring you all back with me here. I'm gonna have to turn on display capture. There we are. Awesome. Right. Finally. Now. Yes. Annoyingly, I'm not on game capture now, so you're gonna see the title bar and you're gonna see my start bar. Deal with it. That's all I have to say there. Right, okay, what were we doing? We were unloading our stuff. Pop you away in there. We have some raw meat. We have some cooked meat. We'll take that with us. Rocks. We have more cooked meat. Plant twine. Zombie flesh. Flint charcoal. Wood stone. New pickaxe. New sword. We don't need to take our fiber mesh with us, so that can go there. We really don't need the rattle or the flute just now, so let's leave them behind. Rattle, flute, sticks. Cool, yeah. So we got a little bit. What's in our backpack? So there's my sleeping bag. I wondered where I put that. We'll put the totemic book in there. We'll pop the lead in there too. The flint, the charcoal. Cool, right. We've got that, so let's have a look at our atlas now. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump over the river here and we'll go see if we can find some bears out in that general area. Hopefully find a few more step wolves to kill them because I need a new set of armor. I've been wearing what the zombies are dropping and repairing it with that. So if I can get more step wolf pelts, then that'll be awesome. So yeah, I mean, it's already looking a lot better performance wise. I'm not seeing any issues. Gameplay is much smoother as well, so... Oh! That was the hole. You know the funny thing? I seen that side of the hole, but not this side of the hole. I hope you didn't laugh too hard there. I know I would have if that was someone else's stream. I would have ended myself there. Right, what kind of tree have we got here? This looks like a willow of some description. There's a shark. See, look, I told you, sharks. Shark, hammerhead shark, right there in the water. Right there in the water. That is a motherfucking shark. Right, let's chop down the wood. And that'll break all the leaves. There's another one. Sharks are a thing, people. And we've got some saplings. That's what we're interested in. So that's Natura. Right. So now I know where my sleeping bag is. I can get that out and sleep. Because we don't want zombies. Let's pop that in there. So, yeah. Some of these aren't breaking, which is weird. Fast leaf decay just having a hissy fit with these ones. What's going on? Okay. Right, so yep, see, shark. That's willow, which is like a green wood. I am one of these people that collects all the different kinds of woods if I can. I'll have to come back, and it's fairly common, that one. It's the first willow I've seen. Do you know what? I don't actually think I have pumpkin seeds, so let's grab them too. And we can plant them later on. There's some wheat, so let's get that going. Wheat. Keep your eyes out for a bear. More wheat. There we are. It's just the right click to harvest that's bringing up the atlas every time we do that. So I saw something move there. Don't know what that was. Right, we've got a little entrance to a possible cave there. Some chickens, some piranhas. No bears. There's an owl. Cows and horses. That's cool. See, that's kind of cheating. You can see the health of the horses before you ride them. Like that one's 26, that one's 27, that one's 27. That's a... Jesus, that's a giant cavern. How deep that goes. It's like all the way down to lava. Wow. Something I have noticed on this map is the generations we've got has got a lot of caverns. I don't know if that's a SevTech thing or just a seed thing. How are we doing? Where are we? Let's follow us. Okay. And that's one of those horrible pits with the spooky, scary monsters. We're not going in there. Not without armor, at least. We have a little hut. Who lives in a house like this? It's a cartographer. He's actually quite cheap. 7 feathers, 8 ink sacs. So add a marker. Bump. Cartographer. And we'll just pop you as a little, little X marks the spot. Don't die to zombies. And if you do, leave a beautiful corpse. Right. We got sugar over there. What have we got under the water? Not too much. Jump, dare you. Minecraft thing. I need this game. Have you not found a cartographer yet? I thought there was a cartographer. Yeah, someone's walled up a cartographer in the village next to Cinder's place. I believe it's in the smithy. He's sort of pushed right back into a corner with dirt surrounding him. He's a little more expensive than that one, but not by much. I found my one up at the... When I went running, I remember to take the ink sacs, but I forgot to take the bloomin' feathers. So I was gathering feathers on the way, and I didn't have enough by the time I got there. But I found one up at the Darklands area and got out of there. Some more wheat, mineral tree. It's the olive trees from Rustic. Bum 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 bum. Is that step wolves up there? It is. Oh. Well, this doesn't look like natural generation, does it? Well, whatever it is, there's some step wolves next to it, so we're going to have to try and lure them down first. Come and get me. Tasty, tasty moving meat. I'm waiting on it. They're going to fall on my head. I know it. Oh. There are sparkles. Fireflies, maybe? Unfamiliar item. Unfamiliar item. You need to get to stage 2. Oh, oh no, that's Bernie. Ah! So don't go into those little sparks. Have you played SevTech before? No, I haven't. I've played lots of modded. I think the closest I played to SevTech is Engineer's Life, but it didn't really have the ages as such. Wait till you start trying to find ores. I mean, if it's looking at it, I'm expecting to find geolysis in here, or some variant thereof. So I've got a rough idea what I'm looking for when it comes to the ores, and if it is geolysis, then I know what I'm in for. As I say, at the moment, I am collecting wheat so that I can get lots of buffalo growing. And I am on the prowl for bears because I want the bear claws to make a paxel. I mean, the fact that I noticed the paxel for the bear claw can mine diamond is neither here nor there. I mean, that's just an added awesome benefit. And yeah, but it seems like bears are a bitch to come across. How do you think you find your ores? So I think it's going to be these rocks, some new ones will potentially appear, or these ones will change into samples. And that will tell you what's under the ground. Potentially. But the ore is going to be biome specific, so you're probably going to have to like run down to desert biomes to get gold and things like that, hot biomes. Oh, we have another village. There's no point in getting excited about villages in this pack, because they've never got anything anymore. But it's nice to mark them at least, so we can find them again later. Yeah, I figured it would be intentional not to have stuff in them. It'll be stopping you from cheesing it. Yeah, exactly. There we go, bed. Okay, so let's stand here and right click our map, add a marker, and dump village. Done. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. I entirely get the point of why they're so useful. Wow, big cavern. Big crater. There's some wheat. Let's get that. Oh, whoa, wild dog. Ah, you jump high. Wild dog pelt. You can make wild dog pelt boots. Interesting. So apparently there are wild dogs in this pack. Look at the horses. Hello. Oh, you're a crappy horse. 17, 22, 29. My one's 30. Oh, little baby horse. 18. Yeah, I lucked out on my horse. I will have to get another one at some point so that I can breed them up, but obviously no point because it'll be golden carrots that they need, or golden apples. I can never remember. So it's going to be a little while before we're in a position to breed horses. But I would like a donkey. That would be brilliant. As much as the carts are in here to make stuff. Oh, what have we got here? Fire pit. Bundles of stuff. Oak log stacks. Some twine. And let's lob that. What else? Bury the log stack in the dirt and light on fire. If properly covered, the stack will produce charcoal of creating quality. Stacks can be grouped together. Alright. What was the twine used for? No, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't give me a recipe for it. I'm guessing it was a bundle of sticks or something that was tied together. Oh, bear! Oh, that looks like a brown bear. That's a nasty fucker. Dear God, is that a nasty fucker? Oh, Jesus. That nearly didn't go too good. But we got another 2 claws, so I need 1 more bear claw. And we can make the Paxel, which is awesome. Let's lob the zombie flesh. We've got the bear meat. And there's nothing else. Okay. Yeah, that was the other bear that I thought was a black bear. So a lot smaller than the brown one. The brown one's hit hard. All I'm going to say is thank God I made a spare sword before we left. Because if it broke during that, I would have been screwed. So yeah, we're looking for 1 more bear claw. And then we can head home. And I can make a Paxel. And I will be the happiest boy in all the land. So I'm going to keep heading south or in a somewhat southerly direction because I'm curious just how far south like deserts are. Or even a jungle. We have another big river here. So what have we got? Fishies, squiddies. I do like the river generation in this pack. It's kind of cool. Yeah. So I am noticing we are still getting a few skip frames. So that's a little annoying. Oh, white horse is here. 21, 15, 23, 24, 18 crappy horses. Right. So we are seeing a lot more savannah stuff appearing. How can you tell? So you just look at them and see how many hit points they have. So generally, the more hit points, the better the horse. So I believe 20 is a full bar of hearts. So in normal Minecraft, what you would have had to do is jump on it and see how many hearts it had. And then when you right click on the horse and you're trying to tame it, you get a galloping noise playing through the speakers. And the faster that galloping noise is, the better the horse, the faster it will be. Oh, there's a bear. And it's already hurt. Claw? Did we get a claw? We got a claw! We have our 5. Fan-bloody-tastic. Yeah, there's some sugar whatsits there, so we're not going that way. Let's start heading back north again. So yeah, and then basically what you would, if you're wanting a high health horse, then you take one with all the hearts. If you're wanting a fast horse, you would listen to those gallops, and you would get one that sounds like it's galloping fast when you're jumping on it, trying to tame it. The only thing you can't really determine is their jump strength, from what I recall. Oh, there's another brown bear. Do I go for it? Do you know what? I'm gonna. Where'd it go? I would rather have a few extra bear claws and not need them. Oh, it must have just despawned. Oh well, knew I was gonna kill it. Yeah, so what you can then do though is you can breed them together. So if you have a horse that's really fast and you have one with lots of health, you can make them mate, and then the offspring has a chance to take the health and the speed from both the parents. So in vanilla, that's how you would do it. You can luck out and obviously get a good horse, which is what happened to me. My first one, as I say, is 30 hit points or 15 hearts on the horse, and it is fast. So it's a good horse, a good starting horse for playing with. We're getting close to night. But that means that horse will be a good stud horse. So if I can find another one with high health, for example, then every horse that I breed should in turn have a high health. Which would then make them more valuable. Yeah. We have another village. Empty smelteries. No doors, no glass. But we will mark it, add a marker in their village. Done. Cool, so we're gonna head over to this sort of direction now. Yes, the donkeys are the same as well. They have different hearts and health. So again, a good donkey. And the fact that the donkeys can have the chests attached to them. It's not so big an issue on SevTech because you can make carts that horses can pull. But normally what you would do if you can in vanilla Minecraft, you get yourself a donkey, you throw a chest onto it, and then you've got another 15 slots in your storage. So you would use your donkey as a hauler to help, move everything around with you as you're exploring the map. And then obviously you would want to breed up good quality donkeys to sell. Not so big an issue now that shulker boxes are a thing. But certainly early game, they're really handy. So yeah, there's another village. Does seem to be a lot of village generation. One thing I'm noticing is normally you can go for thousands of blocks before you encounter a village. I mean, I suppose guessing that you have to trade with villagers for farmland and to get a cartographer, it does make sense they've bumped up the generation. So yeah. Another big cavern. I'm just expecting like giant worms to come out of that. Like, I don't know if you have played with the Ice and Fire mod. It adds dragons and stuff, but it also adds like the big worms from Tremors into the deserts. And that's what I expect to come out of those big caverns is the Tremor worms. Ice and Fire is a fun mod to play with, though, if you haven't had a pack with that in it. As I say, it's puts a lot of mystical things, so you can get hippogriffs to fly around on, which is like a flying horse, basically. You can also equip it with a storage chest as well. But they only eat rabbit feet. So that's how you have to tame them, is feeding them rabbit feet, which obviously rabbits are a pain in the arse to harvest at the best of times. So they're not so easy to get hold of. You get cockatrice in there as well, which are nasty, nasty little evil things. They look at you and give you the wither effect. But you can tame them, and you can use them as like a base defense, so they'll run around killing zombies and stuff like that, which is hilarious. We're out of pumpkins, right? Well, this is stage 2, so I'm not gonna have that, so it can despawn. And we'll take the pumpkins and turn them into pumpkin seeds, so that we can plant a few more. And then you have dragons in it as well. How much longer will you stream, and welcome back? I'm honestly not sure. So with myself, I have a medical condition called ME. It's more commonly known as chronic fatigue syndrome. So that's why I don't have a schedule, is I can't commit to it, because there'll be times the fatigue kicks in and I am just basically a puddle on the floor. I don't have any energy. So I could be streaming for another 6 hours, or I could be streaming for another 5 minutes, and then I will run out. I do plan on streaming a fair bit today, and I'm still feeling pretty good at the moment. So hopefully I will be streaming for quite a while longer yet. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's why I don't commit to a schedule, as I don't want to disappoint people by saying, yeah, I'm going to stream at this date and time, and then the fatigue is so bad that I can't stream at that time. So as I've mentioned, I recently lost my partner at the start of April. 2 days ago was the first day that I've had the energy to last an entire day without having to have a nap in the middle of the day. So it's something that can really drag you down. I don't work because of it, because I can't keep the focus and concentration a lot, which is why I like these survival games like Minecraft, because you can just... That's an unusual formation. Am I home? I am home. Yeah, that's why I like these survival games, is I can tune in and out. If I'm feeling all right and I'm not feeling great, I can do something mindless like fishing and gathering resources. Or if I am feeling more alert and on top of it, I'm gonna note that is here. If I'm feeling more alert and on top of it, I can pop in I don't know what to call them. Horrible monsters. Be here. So I can just do whatever suits my mental capacities. And still sort of contribute. But as I say, the plan is to be here for most of the day. I do plan on certainly playing Minecraft for a considerable time. And we're home, just like that, guys. We have made it. And we have 3 bear claws here. And I believe the others are here. Yep, there they are. 5 bear claws. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to put our 2 sticks in. 1 stick, 2 stick. And we're going to grab our crafting rock and we're going to bash it. And just like that, we have a bear claw paxo. So yeah, mining speed diamond. Ha ha! Mining speed iron. It's twice as fast. It is 4 times as durable. And I'm guessing I can use it to chop. I'll get an extra stick or block when I'm chopping stuff, which is great. I can put slabs on to get thin slabs. That's cool. That is awesome. So, Paxo, and will it, the $1 million question, is it going to let me do farmland? Oh, let's take my book out of my hands. Oh, it doesn't let you do farmland. It's not a true Paxo. But it's a nice pickaxe. It does up to diamonds, so that means that I am sorted. Let's get these buffalo breeding. There we are. We're gonna pair those 2 swords together. So yeah, it's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping that I'd be able to use this to make farmland in stage 0, but I know I could make a plow and have the horse do it. But hey ho. I'm happy though. I have a bear claw pack, so what does it hit? 6 damage, 5 speed. Actually looks like it goes. Oh my god, that's going to be deadly. Ooh. I shouldn't have slept. I should have waited for a zombie or something to try that out on. Hey sheet, guess what? Yeah, taking it from 8 down to 2. That's cool. Sheep pelt. Aye. So it's all good. Let's get in here. Where's our work tool? Do that. Let's pop you into there. Any other pelts? Wild dog. So you are useful, so we'll pop you away. I didn't get any wolf stuff. Bury in dirt or similar block. How do you make those? Doesn't say. Log stack. Yeah, I don't think this is something I can quite make yet. But if it's working how I think it works, fire stick, dirt goes there, set you on fire and cover it. And will you spread? Do you spread? Yep, it spreads. Cool. So that's kind of what I thought that would do. Right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna take you out. I'm going to make a hopper, which I believe is going to be 1, 2, no, wrong one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a rock in the middle. And then get a crafting rock and bash. Pop that chest there. Crafting rock, bash. Horsepower. Oh, wait, I don't need that just now. What I do want now is a rock there. And we have a cat crying. I don't know why he is so vocal today. What's the matter with you, Zaphod? And you there. I don't know if it'll work into this chest, but we're going to try it. So if I pop that there, pop the hopper. Come on. Will you only go down? Seriously? Pointless. The whopper. Have I got bar? I don't know. Meh. Bugger it. Let's just do this just now. Let's take you back up. No. Take you back up. Sit you there. You. Take you back up. Drop you there. Right, let's see if this works. So you on there. And we'll pop you there. Come on, horsey, keep going. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do, but it does do what I want it to do, which is great. Okay. Here we go. So this is handy. I can just sort of stand here and keep giving it wood. Yes, that's all fine. There we go. So we get a little bit of wood chopping going. So how are we doing? Looks like we've got quite a few people watching. You are watching, give me a wave, let me know who is out there. If you are enjoying the stream, then do make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already, and yeah, you'll get a little alert whenever I stream again in the future. It's relaxing. Well, thank you, I'm glad it's a relaxing stream. I find the same when I watch Minecraft streams. They are relaxing. Especially the ones where there's not too many people. Like I don't mind when you've got maybe a group of 3 or 4 all playing together. You can still kind of keep on top of everything. It's when they get much bigger than that, then it gets a bit less relaxing. But yeah, watching 1 or 2 people just doing their thing, building away, absolutely. Yeah, chaotic. That's a good way of describing it. Absolutely. It's no fault of the streamer either. It is purely just a numbers game. It just becomes a lot harder to work out who's talking and who's doing what and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's purely all it becomes. Come on, horsey. I do like horsepower. It is quite an interesting mod, having them grind things or chop things for you. It's getting dark, so I will be likely jumping in the teepee. Smish! Whilst that's going, let's get in the teepee. There we go. We're going to chop this willow as well. Got a few willows that I can plant, so I'm going to go do that as well. I always like putting the willow trees just along the shoreline. Just, I feel the dangling off them is quite a nice effect there. So there we go, that's 6 of them in. So I've got willow wood nearby, should I need it in the future. We've also obviously got our eucalyptus, so I still need to pull out a sakura sapling, which is the pink wood, I believe. There we are. There we are. So yeah, there's Willowwood for anyone who hasn't seen it. I'll need to move it from there because yep, the horse isn't happy now. But it's a green plank, which is very unusual. And I like it. Certainly if you're wanting to put colour in your builds, then it is an interesting choice, or something to use outside as well. It can be like a wood with a moss effect sort of growing over it if you do that, and if you get like carpet leaves, if you've got little tiles or chisel in bits. You can take a leaf block and cut it into the thin slices and put that down, and then stick the leaf on top of it, and it's like it's all overgrown and mossy, which is a nice effect. So you can have a wooden floor if you're building in a sort of swamp area. It's a very nice effect to do that. Or if you're building somewhere wet, like if you were making a dock that you wanted a sort of overgrown, abandoned feel, then the willow wood is a good choice for outside stuff. Yeah, so get this last block on, and see if I can grow another buffalo. I think what I might do as well is try and separate the cows out into a different pen. Let's pick those up. There we go. So let's take a new pen. I'm gonna pop it here. And I think I've got some dirt on me. I do, yep. There we go. Set that there now. Grab them, pop you there. Dig that up. Dig those through. I'll trust you to go there. Yeah, you'll stay with the parents, won't you? Which does mean I should be able to lead the cow and pull it through. Yep. And then jump up, lead the cow, pull it through. There we go. So we can pop the cows in a separate pen, and that just means the buffalo have got their own space, which, as I say, a little easier for growing and getting leather and all that good stuff. So yeah, we've got 2 baby buffaloes now. Oh, hi sheep. Let's get you growing as well. Get some more. No, 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 no. Get in. Get in. In the pen. Come on. Get in. Move back. There you go. Oh, nearly had a prison break. I'm gonna plant this sugarcane down by the water. Because it's something I noticed I don't actually have growing here. Was sugarcane, so that'll just get me a little for when I need it, making paper and that sort of thing. Hashtag that's not vegan. No. Why would I want vegan? I like meat. Nom 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 nom. Awesome, so we've got some feathers we can pop away. And besides, it's only not vegan just now because I don't have fences. Don't know how to make them. I'm caveman, ooga booga. So once I have fences, I will bring them all above ground. And actually make proper paddocks and stuff. So the type of builds that I generally enjoy is making villages. So I don't like one big everything does everything. He even keeps them underground. They're not underground. You know, they can see the sky. They're in a hole. There's difference. And look, they've plenty of room. Like the buffaloes are bigger. So they have a, what's that, a 4x4. The cows are smaller, so they have a 2x6, and same with the sheep. So the pen is the right size for the animals. Oh, a little tip for anyone who is using horsepower as well is your machines. Make sure the 7x7 area that they need stays inside one chunk and don't put it so that it crosses chunks. The reason for that is your lead is attached to the machine. If it's in this chunk and the horse is in this chunk and this one gets loaded without that one, your horse will go wandering and break the lead. I have lost quite a few horses that way. So do try and make sure that you keep the machine inside one chunk. That way the horse and the machine and the lead all get loaded together, not just one of them. And you won't lose any animals that way. Yeah, it took me so long to work out what was happening, why I was always losing animals and they were coming off leads. And then, of course, the leads would despawn, so you would have to craft new ones. And such a palaver. Absolute palaver. Pumpkin seeds. None of them yet. Raw bear meat. That can go up there. That's fine. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 of this. Nope. 1, 2. There we are. 5 of it. We're going to grind up 5 wheat to make some bread. Hey, horsey, you come down here and start grinding that for me. Why did you jump off? No. On. 5. There we go. And that'll let me breed up one more buffalo when they're ready to go. Not yet. But yes, I've now got 2 breeding pair of buffalo, which is good. Right, you're making wee. I am going to grab my salt and my hide. No, hide. There we go. So we have 20 hide, 29 salt. We are making... So all the male buffalo are breeding. Yes, all the male buffalo are breeding. The world is ruled by men here. That's all right. You can just think of which hole they want to come out of. Can you imagine squeezing a baby buffalo through your pea tube? That noise you just heard was every man listening to the stream collectively wincing. How are we doing? 1, 2. There we go. And some women. I take it because you're... Yes. So I have set it so that... oh, it doesn't show it here. So if there are multiple people online, then it's only 25% of the server population that has to sleep. So if you are on with a few other people, so if there's up to 4 people, then only one of you will have to sleep and it'll set it. If there are 5 people on, then 2 of you will have to sleep to get it to set over. So I figured that was fair enough. And then if there is anyone that needs night because they're going out zombie hunting or skeleton hunting, they can just pop a message in chat saying, you know, don't sleep. That's generally how things are done. But I thought 25%, a quarter of the server, is a nice happy medium. If it doesn't work, we can adjust it either way. So, you know, half the server or whatever. Play it by ear. So flower, no, flower or the millstone, 2 passes, yeah, okay. Phantom hunting, or is this version too old? This version does not have phantoms. I think they came in 13 or 14 for phantoms. Yes, so we got 25 and we've got enough salt. That's fine. So let's go get some dough, get some bread. It does have the elytra. But I'm pretty sure once we get advanced enough, there'll be jetpacks and things like that as well in some of the mods. So we're going to use the flour first. We're going to make dough. Indeed, yeah, you would have to fish up a mending enchant and put the mending enchanted book on it. And then repair it with XP that way. So this is the boring part, unfortunately, is doing the leather. This is such an involved process to do the leather. Recipe, click, shift. Yeah, on my current vanilla server, I got 2 with mending, 2 sets of armor with mending. Yes, absolutely. I mean, that is still a thing you can do on Modded. It's just as you start going up in tech, the XP farms become a lot easier to make. I don't know, I've not actually looked at what mods are in this pack. I've deliberately not done because I don't want to be pre-planning and stuff what I'm doing. I want to find it out as I go. So I've deliberately not watched anyone who is playing SevTech for the same reason. I don't want any sort of spoilers on the pack. I just want to find things out and enjoy the discovery myself. But I know that there are quite a few mod packs where you can basically capture mobs to some effect, and then once you have captured them, you can sort of force them into machines that spawn them, and then there's other machines that will then in turn kill them automatically and farm the drops and the loot off them. So yeah, I've now got some leather on the first pass for drying. Yeah, we need more buffalo teeth. I think I need more wheat now as well, because I've just used it doing that. So I'll go check these farms, see if any of the wheat has grown. Got one there, brilliant. One there, one there, great. Nothing on this farm. I've seen the mob killers. Yeah, they are fun. I enjoy them. The big mob farms are very enjoyable, both from a building perspective and a usage. Attached to those logs. Forgot about that. Free up the farm. There we go. Not got any more wheat here. Okay. So yeah, eventually I will rip all these buildings down, and then rebuild actual structures for the villagers. Again, just as a project, but I'll have basically a custom village, if you like, with the villagers all doing their little bit. Have I got my garden trowel? I do. So let's use this along here. There we go. Don't need that. The garden trowel makes farmland. What the actual fuck? How did that make that? I have nothing to plant, and you can't turn wheat into seeds. That wasn't farmland, that was grass. That must have just been a glitch. Oh well. I got all excited there. I thought I found a way to make farmland. Yeah. And trees be gone. There we go. Pick up the saplings. Getting dark. There we go. Gonna have to chop this one down next. This house. Oh, getting a little lag spike. Yep, so we're gonna chop this house down next, I think, and drop the land down here because it just suddenly rises up a few blocks. So that'll be the sort of next terraformy project that we manage. So not quite night yet. Let's grab the bread. Gonna pop that in with some cooked meat and gonna make ourselves a lovely little sandwich. And we're gonna take the salted hide. There we go, got 2 left. Garden trowel back. Yep, so we've now got some dried hide. Got a few more wheat. so that should be enough to let us do these buffalo and get another 2 calves. The buffalo have calves? I think they're like cows. 1, 2. Okay, so yeah, you still need to be done, so that's fine. And then the bark, I need to strip off these trees. There's my work blade. And then this goes into the grindstone, doesn't it, to get the resin, and it's the resin that I need for this. Yep, so you do that. Itchy, itchy, itch. I'm gonna pop that there. I'll pop this here too. The saplings in there. Now the barley I should be able to turn into flour, which will make more sandwiches. Right, let's run down to our fisher. We have our fisher under the water here. Gonna pop the worms that we dug out, and that'll catch us some more fish for when we need them. Okay, we're getting there. So we're going to have 20 plus whatever we get out of the ground resin. I think it doubles, I can't remember. Oh, it's getting a little chilly here now. How am I doing on my nutrition? What do I need? So I'm doing really good on my grain and protein. I do need to eat some vegetables or fruits. So what I might do is, I think I got potatoes. Actually, how many carrots? Yeah, I've got 17 carrots. So let's take them, because I know I've got carrot things. We'll grab 16 of them in there. Pop that one away. We'll let them cook up. It's cool. But yeah, so I'm thinking, as I say, my plan for my area is to take this village that I've got and sort of extend it right round this bay and just have a big massive village, big docking areas and piers and things. Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't you. You. Not you. You. You two have another one? 1, 2, 3. Yep, we got more baby buffaloes in there, so 1 down, 2 down. Yeah, 1, 2. And yeah, so there are 3 babies, so I'll kill 1 more adult. And see what he gave me. Is that 5 buffalo teeth? I think it is. Pop that in there. Yeah, it is 5 buffalo tooth. Woohoo! I've got a gear. How are you holding up? You've been streaming for a while. I am doing pretty good. We had, what are we at? We're at 3 hours just now. I had a little break because we restarted the server. Why aren't you making the gear? You're gonna tell me you need specific wood. Red cedar. Well, isn't it a wonderful thing? I have a red cedar tree. And that one. Cool. Oh. It's thinking about breaking, but it's kind of stuck in the eucalyptus. But otherwise I'm holding on pretty decent. This video game lags for me like crazy. So that could be the garbage collection. That I've noticed the default garbage collection on this is very, very poor. And so I always recommend that people tweak the garbage collection. What I will do is I will grab my collector command, and then you can pop that into your Twitch client. And as you can see, I've not really had all that much in the way of stutter or lag in playing the game. I've had the occasional frame drops, but you know, that's something else. But otherwise the game runs pretty smoothly for me. That is all the garbage collection commands that I'm using, so definitely I will share that for everyone. Let me pop you in there along with the spare buffalo teeth. We're going to get this red cedar wood. How are you doing? You've still got 2, and then we can move you over. So yeah, it depends on how you play. You can either play it on the Twitch client or you can play on the GD launcher. There are other launchers available as well. But inside those launchers, yeah, I use GD. Yes, it is dropping a couple in the last few moments. I'm not sure what is triggering it, but it has. Settings, Minecraft, and that copy, close. And then Discord, Minecraft. Where are we? My Minecraft launcher settings for GT launcher. Touch app. And paste. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we are. I'll pop them into the Discord. So yeah, GD launcher or the Twitch launcher in the settings is an option to pick up your launcher settings. And as I say, those are the ones that I use, and it makes the game run a lot better, especially for larger mod packs. So all it's doing is it's forcing it to use the new launcher. So there's a new garbage collector that is a bit nicer on resources. And then it makes it run more frequently, but for less time. And it cancels it if it runs for too long. So because it's basically, rather than normal garbage collection, which runs on Java, it waits until it needs it and then does a massive collection. Those settings basically force it to do it regularly, so it's doing a collection little and often, so it doesn't actually have to run as much. It's all very weird. I'm gonna drop you there and drop you here, and that way I can get in and see my chest. We're getting dark again. What would you recommend, GD or Twitch? So they're both fine. If you use the Twitch app already, then use Twitch, because you're already using the app. There's no need to put something else on your system. But if you're not using the Twitch app, then I would recommend the GD launcher. It's a lighter system for it, and it's not filled with all the extra bloat that you're not going to use from the Twitch launcher. So it's, in terms of what they do, they both work the same way. They download the client. You know, there's no benefit to either of them. Some mod packs I have on the Twitch launcher that I've just not moved over to the GD one yet. Other ones I have on the GD launcher. I am trying to use the GD launcher going forward. But yeah, there's no massive advantages to either of them. It's just two sides of the same coin. So this is going to give us the millstone, which is what I need to help progress us into the next age, which is why I'm so excited on this one. The millstone will grind charcoal into a powder, which is then going to let me make a flaming hot hopper. It's basically a hopper that counts as a heat source, excuse me. And then that's going to let me make, I think it's the heater, which will then let me make the melter. And so yeah, we are getting very close to progressing. Which is pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to getting into the next stage. I'd imagine it's going to be the Iron Age and then the Bronze Age. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, might as well run that through as well. But yeah, so again, shout out to anyone who is here watching. As I say, I know we've got Fury here. Cinder is pottering about in the background, and I think Lima might still be doing the same, just lurking away. But yeah, if you are watching, then say hello. I am working my way towards hitting up affiliate, so certainly having people talking in the channel does help towards that. Hello, Hersey. So we'll let this break. But focusing, and you called my name. Ha! Ah, there we go. you have to close the chest before you can pick it up. That's fine. We'll drop it there, and then we'll just go right click, right click, right click, pick up all the planks, and we'll pick it back up and pop it back down. Handy. Especially for the first few streams. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. It's a nice pink wood that the cedar gives you. So grab my crafting rock. And we have a gear. Yay! So if we look now, we've got the geared up for ratios, so we have to make the millstone now. So let's have a little look at the recipe for millstone. Millstone. So that's going to be my grindstone, 7 stone, and some stone slabs. That's cool. So I'm going to grab some stone. And I'm gonna whack that on the grill to cook. Gonna take the baked carrots. Yummy baked carrots. We're gonna pop the gear there just now. And is that the hand crank? Yes, so cobblestone, 2 sticks in the gear. So, well, let's make that. Cobblestone. 2 sticks. I have a lot of sticks. I'm gonna pop these away. Put them there. Grab the crafting stone, bash that up. We have a hand crank, just like that. So we're gonna pop that there. We will pick up the grindstone. Oomph, pop that there. And then we have some stone. We'll use this to make the stone slabs, and then pop the rest in there. Smash. You went there. The others can go away. Let's grab these 2. What are we waiting on? Another 3. 1. Ooh, it's all exciting. We're nearly getting there for our millstone. I think I've still got the charcoal. Yep, there it is. You were showing off a particularly unique and innovative code of chunk. A chunk of code. Code of chunk? There we go. Click and smash. And we ooh! That'll be a book. A Mechanist's Journal. Right, Mechanist's Journal. What's this? With better mods, there's a mod that has many new items and blocks. It's broken into 2 main sections. Crash course, the blocks, and the items. This content cannot be removed or disabled. Some can be configured. Okay. Better with add-ons. Crash course. Mechanical power is a simple gear-based system that can be used for many complex machines. The first step is the hand crank. Allows for manually powering, like the millstone. Next step is to make continuous mechanical power through a win. Oh, so this is like create. I've never played with it, but I have seen it. Hemp. Hemp, you can place down one. Stone and axle. 10 by 13 vertical area. Actually, axles and gearboxes to transfer it as many machines as needed. When the weather gets too rough, it will rotate faster, causing the gearbox to break. Vertically, slightly more expensive. That needs a 7x9x7. What's 7 vertical axis? Another underground in the overworld. Okay. Right, that's moving ahead a little too far. So, okay. Well, that's interesting, but we have our hand crank. Yay! So, if I take those charcoal into there and then crank it. Oh, there it is. We have our first lot of charcoal dust. Ah, much excite, much excite. Pop that there. Right, let's pop that book there. You smush. Are you specific wood you need for this silly hopper? This is one thing I'm noticing is they are all, yeah, you need red cedar. It is specific on some recipes, but not others. We have it! Flame grilled goodness! Yay! So this is going to let us start a heater, which I believe this gets crafted into that. So let's see, heater. And I know we want the porcelain heater, which is clay barrels. So I'm going to need my clay. Have I got clay on me? No. So let's take our, no, that's our sticks. We don't want our sticks. We want our clay. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to pop this away. I'm going to push that. And we're going to grab those. So that's unfired clay barrels. We need to sleep. And we'll wait for that to go. Oh, apparently my inventory is full. So let's try and drop some stuff away. So salt, you can go in there. My dried hides, I am still collecting because I need to finish off them. Our pickaxes, let's do that and combine them. I know I've done that a little earlier. More buffalo meat away. Dried hide, cooked, baked, sandwiches. Ground resin, we'll go with the hides. The terra clay, I can pop away. Okay. Done. So we have one clay barrel extension. So what was this? Porcelain bricks, which is porcelain, flint, clay, and white dye into the millstone. So, do I have white dye powder? I don't think I do. So how am I getting white dye powder? Let's see. So white daffodils, so white flowers through a millstone. or through a grindstone, which is cool. So pick you up. Gonna pop that there. White. So we're on the hunt for some white flowers, guys. I'm pretty sure the oxeye daisies are white. That's chamomile. And these are either white or light grey. Can I you light grey? Okay, so let's replant them. No point in pulling them about. These are a blue, no, light grey as well. Looking for white flowers. Yellow flowers. We'll collect the wheat, because, you know, why not? Was that? No, that's orange. But I can use that to make a flower chest, which I definitely want to do. So I'm gonna catch them. I need 8 of them. What's this? It's probably yellow, isn't it? Yep, Cordalius. Let's have a little look again and see these flowers. So white tinsel, Mendocino, tall calla or white daffodils, lily of the valley, calla lily. Oh, we can do it with bone meal. Oh, well, that's easy. Never blooming thought of bone meal. It's a white dye. Those noises you're hearing aren't windows. Oh, you mean the Windows ones? Yeah. That is probably a good shout, actually. Expand focus assist. Yeah, the noises mostly are probably my phone. But yeah, I forgot. It's because I'm normally on game capture rather than display. It's not something. Oh, there's a Sakura. Can I get some of your saplings? Why are you apologizing? You weren't the one that emailed me. There it is, Sakura sapling. We just getting one? Really? One? Oh well. Oh no, I got 2. That's fine. And we'll bring them a little closer. So we'll plant one there. And one here. Bones. Good, we have 29 bones. So should be able to mill stone. Let's see. It should hopefully make powder. Yeah, it's got a recipe going. Yep, bone meal. Oh wow, it does take hunger to do this. So yeah, make sure you got good food when you've got a hand crank, guys. good thing is this is upping my vegetables. 55. Quite a lot of bone meal now, so let's take those bones out and put the bone meal in, and this is going to get us our white dye powder now. There. I'm falling at my feet. Let's throw away those seeds. Munching on the carrots. Yeah, we're up at 70 on our vegetables now, which is great. Cool. So let's pop the bones away. Don't need that. And we'll finish that bone meal. There we go. The bone meal that we're going to whack in there. So we got 16 white dye powder. We're going to want 16 flint and 16 clay. So here's our clay. So there's 16. And now we need to go get some gravel to get some flint. So let's pop some wood away. 64, 64, 64, 64, 64. That's fine. We'll pop these two away as well. So there's the green one, there's the pink one. Awesome. As well pop these seeds away. It's getting dark, so we'll just wait and sleep. And then I will go grab some flint from our ocean. Oh, stretchies on my back. So I think we're gonna get the recipe for some porcelain made, and then I'm going to take a break, stretch because my back's starting to get a little tight, and then I will come back in a little bit. And I will be fully fed and watered and ready for more Minecraft. As I say, I'm definitely today wanting to hit age 1 because we're currently in age 0. There we go. There's a little more flint than I needed, so let's pop 2 back. 1 and 2. And then we take all of that, mix that with our mesh, and there we go, 16. So So I'm probably going to need more porcelain in this, but we will see what comes of it. I don't even know how much this is going to make. One. Okay. Let's get our sandwiches in hand. So yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up this porcelain with you guys. I'm going to pop it on to cook, and then whilst it is cooking, I am going to end the stream, take a little break for grabbing a bit of food and stretching myself out and things like that. So I'll be gone for probably about 30 minutes or so, I think. And then I will come back and we shall pick up where we left off. We'll get the heater made, and then we'll get the melter made, and then hopefully that will be everything we need to do to hit the next age. But yeah, I mean, as I say, I hope you guys have all enjoyed the stream today. So if you are too exhausted to turn it, yeah, if you have enjoyed the stream, then please do hit that follow button. And yeah, as soon as I do come back, you'll get notified to let you know that I'm back with us. As I say, it should only be hopefully about half an hour, 45 minutes tops, and then we'll be continuing. So we're halfway there. We've got 8 bits of our porcelain done. Do you know, I should have probably counted up how many bits of porcelain I needed, and I could have just done it all at once, but to be honest, I didn't think that far ahead. We'll see what comes of it. I like noises the hand crank makes. I don't know what it is, that little click with the rumble is very satisfying. I'm sure it gets very annoying very quickly, but right now it's very satisfying. And so we've got one more to do, and then we're done. Yep. There it goes. That is us. We have 16 pieces of porcelain. Pop them all on the grill. There we go, guys. 16 pieces of porcelain are now cooking up. So, with that, I am going to say a tutty bye for the time being. Thank you again for tuning in and watching. I do appreciate every one of you guys being here with me and chatting with myself. So yeah, hit the follow button if you haven't already, and you'll be notified when I am back. And then yeah, we will continue on and see what happens. And oh, look at the little kitties. How long has he been there? Oh, look at him, look at him. So yes, you guys take care, and we will chat again soon. So, tatty bye.